Hello viewers, welcome back. Today I got here the Can-Am Outlander 700 and I'm going to be installing the winch. So let's get to it. This kit will be the same for the 500 and the 700. And here's everything it comes with. We have a manual, a hook or relay, a fair lead, the winch, a bag of bolts, and a few different harnesses. I'll put the part number in the description below. If you need the paper instructions, go to Google, type in BRP instructions, enter your part number, click the link, and you can print the instructions from here. The first thing I need to do is remove the center console, the seats, and the glove box. The glove box is held down with 6 Torx 30 screws. There was actually a 7th screw holding down our glove box right here. But now that it's out of the way, we can remove the cover here to get to our electrical connections. Just set it aside. Now I'm going to remove the left-hand inner fender. It looks like there are 4 plastic plugs holding it on. Now we need to prepare our winch. Out of the box, your winch will come like this, with the winch line coming off the bottom of the spool. What we need to do is turn our winch around, pass the line under this bar here, now we have the winch line coming off the top of the spool, and this is how the directions say to install it. Now let's install the fair lead. I'm going to slide on our nut clips provided in the kit. Now I'm going to install the fair lead with the 8mm Allen key bolts provided in the kit. Now I'm going to slide my winch into place. I'm going to feed the line out through my fair lead. I'm also going to make sure I have my power connections on the left side of the vehicle. And then install the 4 13mm flange bolts provided in the kit. Before I wire the winch in, I'm going to install the rubber stopper and the hook. If you're finding this one useful, make sure you smash that thumbs up and check out the links in the description below. Next, we're going to install the relay underneath the left-hand fender. We're going to use these nut clips and 8mm nuts provided in the kit. Now I'm going to connect the winch line power cable. I'm going to connect it to the solenoid first to its corresponding colors. Blue on top, yellow on the bottom. I'm going to use a lock washer and a brass nut. Here's how I have the wires aligned. I'm going to give them a little dab of dielectric grease, just to help keep the corrosion off them. and then cover them with the boots. Now I just need to route the cable. I'm going to go behind the shock, underneath the A-arm, and to the winch. Secure it to the frame. Hook it up to the winch, and don't forget a little dielectric grease. I'm going to add 2 zip ties right behind these rubber boots to help hold them in place. From the top of the vehicle here, we can see this little white connector. This is a dummy cap to our accessory power. I'm going to remove the dummy cap, connect the harness, and install the dummy cap back onto the end of the harness. This can be used for other accessories. Once you have the winch harness in place and hooked up, make sure you put your cap back on, route it underneath the other wires, make sure you leave your connector up top for the rocker switch, and then we'll connect it to the winch solenoid. Make sure the harness is behind this bar here, and then connect the 3 wires to the corresponding colors on your solenoid. If your machine has these switches here, you can remove the blank and install the rocker switch. Otherwise, you'll just need to install it onto the bar. First, we have to install the clamp with the 2 little torque screws provided in the kit. Now we can install the switch. As you can see, I've routed the wire down along the stock wire harness and over to our connector. Next, I'm going to route the main power cable. I'm going to leave the red rubber end at the solenoid. The other end, I'm going to feed through this hole right here, this little triangle, directly behind our winch solenoid. I've gone ahead, routed the cable through, and connected it to the terminal. It goes underneath the main power cables. There's a hook in the plastic right here, and another one right here to hold the cable in place. And then we'll connect the power cable to the relay with a lock washer and a brass nut. The last thing I'm going to do is connect my negative wire. It's going to connect to the solenoid here and to the frame right here. Don't forget to tie this wire in right there where you connect it to the frame. The last thing to do is test the winch out. Let's see if it works. Right on. If you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and click up here to check out the next video. This has been my winch install on the Can-Am Outlander 700. Ride safe.